Welcome to ShortView Trends, your morning market hit for Monday, 22nd of February. What matters today and this week for traders? Well, what a fascinating week it was last week. A false breakout, strong confidence and bullishness in markets, and then of course a reversal of momentum that we saw from sort of around midweek onwards. Fascinatingly, of course, leaning against the narrative, leaning against the greed of the day is often a great way to make money. And last week was a classic example of that. When all seemed so well, we of course then slipped into some near-term downside that we're experiencing and seeing continuing overnight. Indeed, overnight in Asia, we've had S&P and NASDAQ futures soft once again, having softened into the close on Friday. And the momentum seems very much now to the downside. So the key question we're left with is how to trade from here. What are we looking for? What are the key signs? And really there's two types and groups of things we're looking for. Firstly, we're looking for some support levels to be reached on the S&P and the NASDAQ to give us some confidence to start putting on long short-term trading positions. And for the S&P 500, some of those short-term support levels are starting to loom in sight. 3860 is a level the market's been testing and playing with this morning, Monday morning, having seen that weakness overnight in Asia. Below that, we then have the intraday highs from early January around 3820, 3825. And then the next key support level, perhaps a major key support level, is the 50-day moving average, currently around 3779 on the S&P 500 futures. So not much more than 2% away. Perfectly plausible given this current downside momentum. Equally, if you look at the NASDAQ, the support levels are broadly kind of similar, with some intraday highs around 13,100 and 13,125. And then beyond that, we're looking again at the 50-day moving average on the NASDAQ, about 2.5% lower from where we are at the moment, as you can see in the chart in front of you now. So markets are rolling, momentum's rolling, the downside is looming, there's some key support levels out there. And interestingly, the second key piece of the puzzle we're looking for is the message of our models. Many of them are short-term 1 to 2 week fear and greed models, our technical models, put to call ratios, things like that. Many have very much the same message, which is a broadly sort of a neutral-ish type message. They've been rolling over. They're not yet really on buy, although some are getting closer. And indeed, we update all these models every day in the Daily Rag, which we publish via the website. It's available to subscribers. It's also available for a 7-day free trial. Sign up, put your name and email address in, no credit card details, and we'll send you the Daily Rag for free for 7 days. So those are the two key pieces of the puzzle at the moment. Key support levels plus models. Those are the things we're looking for to fall into place before we feel more confident to start stepping into this market on the long side once again. So what are we watching today and this week? Well, today we're all eyes on German IFO, out 9 a.m. London time. Always important in terms of European growth momentum and indications as to that. Christine Lagarde from the ECB's also got a key speech. Over and above that, it's fairly quiet today. Throughout this week, lots of themes playing out. Primarily, I think Jerome Powell speaking up on the Hill, Humphrey Hawkins' testimony, as it used to be known, the semi-annual testimony to Congress on both Tuesday and then repeated on Wednesday. Over and above that, there's a bit of a housing theme for US data throughout this week. Another key macro like durable goods orders, as well as personal income and spending later this week, will be watched closely. Then rounding off the week on Friday, we have a G20 finance ministers and central bank governors meeting. So that's it from us. That's your morning market hit for Monday, 22nd of February. Thank you for listening. Please do subscribe on YouTube. Simply search under ShortView Trading to subscribe to these free daily videos, or follow us on Twitter, LinkedIn, and or Facebook. Thank you for listening. Stay safe. Trade well.